Alright. Welcome back to Band-Aids and Rust. I'm gonna start getting going on this thing again. I lost interest on it. I worked so much on it, I just lost interest. But now I'm slowly starting to feel it again. So, I'm gonna clean it up. This is just gonna be a short video, I guess. Nobody wants to watch me clean my garage, but that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. Make some room. This here. Headliner. Old neighbor of mine that I still keep in contact with, well, his parents, they just live a few blocks over. They called me, invited me over, so I went and stopped by and visited them, and they gave me this. It's like a headliner. He had an old 84 Mustang or something like that. Oh yeah, they gave me, it's like a roll. So I guess you would just, I don't know, you would glue it to the cardboard template. But I have no idea what the hell I'm going to do with that. I don't even know what it's worth. But I gotta do something with it. I gotta get it out of here. I have this little teeny garage. Everything I put in here screws me up. But yeah, I gotta resand all this down again. A little bit of surface rust here and there. I could probably just get in by hand, I'm thinking. Just get in by hand real quick instead of firing that thing up with my DA. I could hook my DA up to my vacuum, but it's just, you know, if I could do things by hand, like that doesn't really, I'd rather just do that. What do I got? Oh yeah, I got some shitty primer. We're gonna use some of that. I actually have a can of feather fill too, a gallon of that. And I have a gallon of sealer. So now I'm starting to wonder if I should seal this fucking thing. But keep in mind that how small my garage is, everything is, it gets devastating in here. Like I've done it, and I did it, I don't know, 2 or 3 times where I fully painted things in here, and it was just devastating. So now I gotta pick and choose my battles. It's not bad. I sanded away on this thing, and you can't see that, but it's pretty flat, I guess. Good enough, man. It's not that type of car. It's just, I just want it to be clean, and that's it. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is my poker for my heater ink. This is actually should be moved over. So I'm thinking next time my brother comes down, I'm gonna have him help me. I want to move this. I want to get it so it's not. I had this great idea where I'm gonna have it over top of the. Well, I'm working on the engine in the wintertime. I'm gonna no, because all this just blows here, and it goes this way. instead of blowing, hitting the floor. Because if I didn't have this hood on, it hits the floor and it heats the whole garage up. So I'm thinking I'm going to move this. I want to move it right here so it's, and it hits that floor. Whatever. Nobody watches this shit anyway, but I'm just gabbing at the gums. I was told to make more videos. Yeah. A lot of this, I guess, can go in the shed. I don't know. Looks like it's starting to rain. So doom and gloom. Should turn my tunes on. Try to get into it. So yeah, I gotta get all this shit off of here. Then I'm gonna blow it down. It's just it. Everything I take off, I have nowhere to put anything. Like this can go in the shed. This can go somewhere. It can go to hell. How's that? My light, I could probably put inside. I don't know if I need it. Probably gonna need it. But yeah, I could put it in here for now. Even all this, I made all this in here. Even the seat brackets, I cut them back a little bit. I could have probably got other seats, but these are actually Oldsmobile seats. Only problem with these seats is when I first got them, it was so pushed forward. So I took an inch off the back of it and welded all that in, and now the seats are perfect. Even this, I put all this in. I got it from another donor car. Then all these gauges back here, I put them back there like that. They all work too. They all work. Everything comes on. Even this old school RPM gauge that I had. It's good enough for me. It ain't a race car. I'm not racing it. I'm just gonna cruise around with it, and that's it. Smoke the tires. That's it. It's not a race car at all. I think it's got, if I had, well, there's a dyno sheet. When I got the car and the engine, I got the engine with the car, and it came with a dyno sheet. And the way that they had it set up, it was 387 horsepower. Yeah. I got the sheet around. Yeah, it was 387. Or maybe that was the torque. And it was 370 something. Anyway, it was close to 400. Or small block Chevy, old school small block Chevy. Early 80s, came out of a Camaro. But I got it running and all that. It ran. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this thing. I had to weld in, came with the driver's side floor pan, which I cut out and welded all that in. They had like the way that they had the floor in was really weird. They had a couple screws and almost like it was like a seam sealer. So I couldn't live with that. So I took everything, well, I already had the interior out, but I took the floor carpet out. And I cut all that out, cut it out, cleaned it up, welded all that in properly, I guess. get that in there. I got a couple cans down here. Those are HO cans, Mustang cans, factory cans. If anybody needs them, I'm probably never gonna use them. I got a lot of shit that I'm never gonna use. A while back, before all this shit started going through the roof, I was actually giving the shit away. Alright, let's get some tunes going here, man. Yeah. There it goes. Oh, yep, there it is. Remember back in the day, these stereos, these Harman Kardons, they were like really, well, this is just a cheapy model, but yeah, they were the cat's meow, man. Back in the day when I was a kid, which was a long time ago. But yeah, that sub works, so we got that and a couple of those up there. That's good enough for me. The center thing, channel thing, and go to YouTube. Any requests? I pretty much got it all on here. I like old school metal, like old school thrash and stuff like that. I was born in the early 70s, so I was brought up on all kinds of music. I like it all. I even like some old school rap and stuff like that. I'm into that. Ace Frehley. That new Anthrax is pretty good. I guess we'll listen to some Zeppelin today. Try to get into that.
With horse racing, being a fan starts the moment you place a bet.
Alright.
You'll become a super fan.
Shop rigs. Put those over here. Damn dog, that's all it does is bark. Every place has got a home. I just need, yeah, that looks pretty good there. I got some room there to do something. I'm just gonna paint the front of the car so it's not so devastating. So I'll paint the front of this thing. I might even go ahead and seal it too. I don't know. We'll see. If I wasn't in the city and I had a big enough place, yeah, I'd be spraying that fucking feather fill all over this thing and sealing it. Yeah, I'll let you look underneath. I haven't even looked under here in so long. There it is. Had this motor out a few times already. I did all that back there too. Good enough, man. It's all, yeah. The hole underneath of the cars looks that clean. That's why I found it to be crazy, because I went to town on it, started cleaning it, and did all kinds of work to it. Then I just lost interest. Guess I got burned out over it. I don't know. I work on a lot of cars, though. I work on a lot of cars. I'm gonna start concentrating on my own stuff now. Got all kinds of shit to do. I can have lots of content. Tons. It's not so much shit I gotta do. Like to rent a little shop, but things have gotten so expensive. It's just out of my price range. I would need a few of us to get together and rent a shop. I can do that. Well, I guess I'm ready to fire up this compressor. And I'll just give it a quick blow down right out the door, right onto the main drag. What else am I gonna do? I could probably vacuum it, or I can blow it out. Just blow it out the door all over my truck. That would probably be the best way. Maybe I'll vacuum it. Vacuum it and then blow it. That's why I need to be out of the city, so I could just blow this shit out the door. Then I gotta wipe it down. I just use Windex. Whatever this shit is, Franks. I got another jug of it. I just use Windex. That wax and grease remover, it should be wax and paint remover instead of wax and grease. I don't use that shit. It might work for other people, but it don't work for me for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not even gonna argue with it. Windex works great. Yeah, there's a lot of shit up here. I think I'm gonna vacuum it. Yeah, I'm gonna vacuum it. There's a lot of shit on here. That's gonna be all inside my garage. Breathe all that fucking shit in. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that vacuum. Hold on. Well, got old reliable R2D2. I'll put a Bristol brush on the end of it. And I'm just gonna, here, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Alright. Oh yeah. Piece of cake. All that dust. just like washing the car. Get some of this dust off of it. That's all. Face, all this stuff everywhere, man. Ugh. Take a look underneath. Yeah, that rad's not staying. Oh, there's that fuel or water pump. And you get electric fans. Better rad, 4-core or something better. So now I gotta move the vacuum cleaner over there. But yeah. Alright, I gotta get all that shit off of there too. Hold on. Well, I'm sure there's somebody out there that feels my pain of having a small garage. But, could be worse. Couldn't have one at all. Like, I've done a lot of shit in this garage, man. It's crazy. It's crazy the stuff I've done in here. Alright, we'll get some of this cleaned up. I did have the car all in plastic. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I did that. bit of sanding going on here. Well, it seems to be working pretty good. I mean, yeah. I'll do this. Then I'll give it a little blow down again with the air. Then I'll grab some Windex. I guess so. I don't know. Damn it. Huh. Hard to do things with one hand. Yeah, to take all that tape off too. Yeah. Why is the chrome still on? I'll tell you why the chrome's still on, because I don't want to take it off. It's not that type of car. That's good enough, man. I don't care. This, yeah. These ones around here, I gotta drill all that shit out. I'm over it. Don't care. Seems to be a little bit better. It's a 1981 Oldsmobile. I've had a few of these growing up with this style. I've had a couple of this style. Then I had the 1978. I had two of those. Then I had a 79. I think then I had a 77 with the 350 rocket and all that. Car was all right. Big car. Oh yeah, I got this too. I had that 8.8 out of a Fox body. 373 gears. I'd say that's pretty good. That's good enough. I'll try to clean some of this up. Get that stupid dog bed out of there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I want to give it a quick blowdown. Shouldn't be so bad now. Then we're gonna Windex the whole car down, pretty much. That should be fun. So I don't want to sand over Uncle Ricky's spilled coffee marks or beer. Uncle Ricky. Yeah, you can see some of his mess right there. But he spilled the whole beer at the side of my car. So I'm sure I gotta clean that up too. Yeah, he's one of those uncles, man. Love that guy, man. Old hippie Uncle Ricky. Everyone calls him Uncle Ricky too. Maybe next time he comes by, I'll get him in a video. Guy's a character. Love that guy. Yeah.
Ready for a live
Let me fire up this bad boy. And we'll blow the thing off. Hold on. Oh. Just filled up. Let's give it a little. Nothing crazy. Look at that. Nothing really even coming off it. There's nothing really even coming off it. The vacuum cleaner did a good job. I'm worried about this plastic here. Gonna have to retape all that. There's nothing really coming off it, so that's good. A little bit here. A little bit, not a lot. But I'm gonna sand it and all that and blow it down again and all that stuff. You know how it goes. See if I can hit this side a little bit. Got all these obstacles. That's just really annoying. There's nothing really coming off of it. Well, that's pretty good. Push all this out of the way. Yeah, I don't see anything coming off of it. So that's good. Now I'm listening to some. I like Zach. I like the Zach Wild. Let me grab this, get it out of the way. Because when you're in a little garage, you gotta make sure you pick everything up. Put it somewhere. Keep it out of your way. Oh, that old guy in back of me here, that big garage that you see. It's an old school hot rodder that lives back there. His name's Paul Poirier. When I first moved in, he had a 64 Nova that he restored. It's just a beautiful car, gorgeous car. Some guy from I want to say Colorado flew down and bought it, like 34,000 US. Now he's got a 55 wagon in there. It's just beautiful. But he does transmissions. He's Mr. Transmission. He's always busy too, working on transmissions. Man, he's got to be clipping around 70 now. He actually retired from General Motors, GM. He was, a transmission tech. I guess they would fly him around and he'd figure out what's going on with the transmission, why it's not working or something like that. But trying to think of the car the car group that he's in, the Shakers, bunch of old school hot rodders in the Tri-5s and, you know, the old 60s, 70s muscle cars. But he's just a fantastic man. Super nice guy. Yeah. Ooh, I don't think that's going to be enough. I just want to give it a little weight. I just don't want whatever's on there. I just don't want it to be gumming up my sandpaper, coffee, and stuff like that. Try to do everything with one hand here. I might have to run in and try to find that Windex, fill that bottle up. But we'll just get a little glimpse of what we're getting into. I'll just spray it on the rag here. Oh yeah, and this hood's not, I should have body worked it because it's full of little dings and that, but I'm not doing that. So I'm hoping eventually I'll get a cow hood for it one day. Let's take a look. Yeah, look at that. That's all dust and grime from me grinding. It's hitting the car, so that's telling me I'm probably gonna have to do this a few times. Yeah. Damn it. Hopefully it cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, it's still pretty bad. Shit. Well, let's use this dirty side and clean over there too. Should be nice and dirty. Alright, I have to go get some more Windex, so I'll be back. Alright, I got the bottle filled up. It's so muggy out here, man. Oh, my eyeballs are sweaty. It's so hot. You know, we bitch and complain in the summertime or the winter time. Oh, I wish it was summer. Then it's summer and it's like, oh my god, I can't even do anything in it. I think after I'm done with this Windex, I'm gonna go over it with some acetone. Just a little bit of acetone. Clean it up a little bit better, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. That's probably what I'm gonna do. More than likely. But we'll get this cleaned up. Then I gotta take off for a little bit. some other errands I gotta run. Of course I do. I should just concentrate in here first. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, it's definitely doing something. Oh. All right. Yeah, I can feel the waves in there too. Fuck. Oh well. Ain't know how to ram a car, man. This car is actually, if I ever get it done, it'll be going down dirt roads. So that's where my brother lives out in the country, and it's nothing but dirt roads. So imagine a fucking $20,000 paint job going to Kurt's house. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh. A little. Yeah, I know. My queens, what I mean by my queens is my wife and my mother are paging me. At least let me get this cleaned off. See, look how nice these buckets are. Oh, look at that. The whole underneath of the cart looks like that. You know, you sit here and you look at it, oh, you know what I mean? No paint job. What a piece of junk. It's actually not. When I bought this car, I couldn't believe it. Other than, well, the frame and all that, like the chrome and everything was good. The floor pan needed to be taken out and re-welded and all that. But rather or not, the whole car wasn't bad for the price that I paid. I thought I did pretty good. You can't even build an engine for $3,500, let alone with aluminum heads and cam and everything else that pretty much came with it. I just had the way that they put it together was a little weird. So they closed the transmission, or they hooked the transmission up, but they left all the wiring harness pinched inside the block in the transmission. I never seen anything like it. So I had to take all that apart and finding all these surprises, and it's leaking oil, and I don't know what the hell, the oil pan, I don't know what the hell's going on. I think it's the crank seal that's leaking oil. So I'll be taking all that out again eventually. All that motor and shit. But it was all mocked up just to get it all to fit. But I did have it running. It ran and it sounded pretty good. I'm not really the best guy when it comes to engines. But I can get it running, I know that. And I built a few, well, I guess, well, I didn't build it, but I put parts together and got it running. Like I've done cams and heads and stuff like that. Tuning and that, I don't know. The laptop and all that stuff, I have no idea. Guess you can say I'm old school. Gee, that's a lot better. Damn right. All right, well, yes, it's coming out pretty good. Yeah, I can't really, yeah, right on. Yeah. Give this a little up here as well. Yeah, I had plastic drooped over this car. I don't know why I took it off. Something must have happened. I don't know. I can't remember. Oh. I should be sealing this car, man. I have a feeling it's going to bite me in the ass. Maybe if I spray enough primer, I might be alright. I don't know. All I know is if I was out in the country, yeah, that's exactly what I'd be doing. Tell you what, I'd have a lot more damn cars, I can tell you that. When I moved in here, I think I had 5 cars. 5 cars and a couple trucks that I got rid of. I'm fucking just kicking myself in the ass for all that too, because now they're all worth a little more than what I paid for it, which was nothing. Oh well, coulda, shoulda, woulda. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just glad I got the junk I have now. Figure it out. Ooh, it's hot, man. All right. All right. Fortunately, I gotta take off. And I'll give you a shout when I'm ready to spray some primer. Thanks a lot.